Hey Butterfly, it's Eva from Anxious Relief, and today I want to share with you my top 3 tips for help with your panic attacks. So, panic attacks are so common amongst women with anxiety, and they absolutely hijack your ability to live a peaceful, calm, free life. And when they're out of control, people can experience 6, 7, 8 panic attacks a day. I myself have experienced a panic attack which went on for about 6 weeks non-stop. Obviously, some parts of my panic attack were worse than others, but yeah, 6 weeks of pretty much just non-stop panic. I think I panicked in my sleep and I panicked when awake. Um, I remember one day I got on a train to go to work. This was about 20 years ago now. And I got on a train and I looked at someone, and I don't know what it was about this poor person. And I certainly didn't let her know that she was having this reaction on me, but just the eye contact with her was enough to just send me into a full blown panic attack. I had to get off the train at the next station. I ran to the bin and I actually vomited in the bin from my panic attack. I just felt really horrible and bewildered and out of control, and I had to just stay there on the train platform trying to catch my breath and stop my heart from pounding out of my chest and stop the dizziness from trying to derail me, and just wait for all of that to kind of calm down, taking deep breaths and trying to not look to people like I was freaking out, and wait for the next train to come. And it didn't need to be that way, honestly. It was the same train trip that I had taken to work every day for the previous 2 years. There was nothing exceptional about this day. I wasn't experiencing any out of the usual type of stress. Now, this was my first job out of university, and I was learning a lot and learning a lot about life, as well as learning about my job, my career that I was in. So my life was fairly stressful anyway, just because I was living out of home, but I wasn't under any unusual amount of stress. It wasn't like things were extra busy at work or things were bad at home or anything like that. I just got on the train, locked eyes with this person, and had a massive panic attack, which was awful, and completely unnecessary looking back on it. Not that I carry guilt about it, it was just the way that my body and my energy were reacting to my life at the time. So, if I'd known then what I'm about to teach you, I would have been able to um, get control of my panic attacks a lot sooner, and my life would have just been so much easier. Imagine that. Imagine life where you can just get on the train and get to work and go about your day and not have to worry about a panic attack. Well, listen to me, because I have got 3 tips for you to teach you how to calm and center and be at peace with yourself when you're having anxiety attacks. Now, these steps, they're the same tips that I give for anyone who's starting out in anxiety treatment with me, through energy healing for anxiety. So, number 1 is to ground yourself, ground your energy. Now, I know a lot of mindfulness coaches teach a way of grounding, which works, definitely works. It's to take your 5 senses and connect to your 5 senses. So it's 5 things. If you're in the middle of a panic attack and you find yourself and you want to get out of the panic attack, you think 5 things that you can see, 5 things that you can smell, 5 things that you can hear, 5 things you can taste, and 5 things that you can feel. So that by using your senses, you kind of bring yourself into the here and now and become more present, is the thinking behind that mode of grounding. The way that I teach it is more energy healing based. So it involves color work. So imagining a white ball of light above your head and bringing it through the crown chakra into your brow chakra, throat, heart, solar plexus chakra above your belly button, down into your pelvic region, which is your sacral chakra, and then down in between your legs at the base of your spine, which is your base chakra. Bringing that light down into your legs and into your feet and into the soles of your feet, and then they become like tree roots as they come out of the bottom of your feet and go down into the ground, into the earth, down past all the layers of the earth, down, 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 to connect with the core of the earth. And you really can feel when you've grounded your energy and you've connected with the core of the earth. And so I recommend, if you're experiencing a panic attack, and when that moment that you realize that you're in it, just imagine that ball of white light coming in through all your chakras, down, connecting with you, and you need to continue bringing that light down to connect with the core of the earth. That's how you get grounded. The second step is to reconnect your energy. So you reconnect with yourself. So think of life and think about how busy it is, and think about all the roles that you play. So think of myself, I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I'm an energy healer, I'm a daughter, I'm a friend. I have all of these roles that I play in my life, and all of the people that I deal with, they bring in their stories, and things happen in life, and all of that can become quite distracting, and a lot of people see that as their life. Their life is just a series of happenings, a series of going-ons, what happens around them, when in fact that's not true. All that stuff is a distraction, and where life happens is within you, within yourself. So you need to re-find yourself and connect with yourself, and you do that by just feeling in your body where you find that spark of yourself, where you find that essence of yourself, where you find, I often think of it as a flame. So if you close your eyes and you think about, where am I in my body? Where's the true me? Where's the real me in my body? So for me, it's more often in my heart chakra. So I'm a very heart-led person. So you find where you are, and then once you've found yourself, connecting with yourself is quite easy. And just breathe into that connection. And you find that your attention, when it's turned within, you're no longer distracted by what's going on out there, all the various dramas and the various stories and all the stresses that are happening in your life. They still happen, but you're not as connected to them. They're not as much of a part of who you are, and they don't bother you as much. And you'll find that will lessen your panic attacks. It might take some time. It might take a couple of weeks of sustainably grounding yourself and reconnecting with yourself to really get the benefit of being able to switch off from all of that external chatter that goes on with life and reconnect with yourself. But when you do, there'll be a lot less freakouts. There'll be a lot less panic attacks and anxiety attacks to worry about. I promise. Over on my website, anxiousrelief.com, I have got a panic attack guided meditation, and it's designed to be listened to during a panic attack, and it's my voice with some very beautiful, gentle background music. And what I do is I guide you through a meditation. I count down from 20 to 1, and in that period of time, your anxiety attack reaches its peak, and then it comes off like a wave. So it contains the panic attack. It gives it 20 seconds, a countdown from 20 to 1 to do its worst. And then after you're through that countdown, the panic attack doesn't come back. Like, you're through that panic attack, it's happened. It's a really useful tool to take your focus away from, I'm out of control, I don't know what's going on, I don't know what I'm doing, to focusing it on a task, counting down from 20 to 1, giving it boundaries. energetic boundaries, so important, so that your panic attack knows who's boss. So go over to my website and download it now. Love and light.